What's up, entrepreneurs? You want to build a real business and make serious money? Forget chasing trends. I'm talking about a product everyone uses every single day, plastic bags. That's right. In Saudi Arabia, this industry is booming, and I'm here to give you the blueprint to get your piece of the pie. We're going deep, step by step, no BS, just pure value. Let's crush this. Welcome to our step-by-step guide on starting a profitable plastic bag manufacturing business. I'm talking real deal, hands-on advice to get you up and running. We're diving deep into every single detail, from the initial idea to watching the cash roll in. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know to get started, from market research to overcoming challenges. I'm talking about the nitty-gritty, the stuff other people don't want you to know. We're talking legal requirements, the exact machinery you need, sourcing raw materials like a boss, and most importantly, how to dominate your market. You ready to hustle? Let's go. Listen up, entrepreneurs. Before you even think about buying a single machine, you got to understand your market like the back of your hand. This isn't some guessing game. This is about getting real data, real insights into what's moving and shaking in the Saudi Arabian plastic bag world. First things first, who are your customers? Are you targeting supermarkets, restaurants, construction companies? Each segment has different needs, different bag sizes, different order volumes. You got to know this stuff cold. Next up, competitor analysis. Don't just scroll through Google searches. Get out there, visit factories, talk to suppliers, understand their pricing, their strengths, their weaknesses. This is how you find your edge, how you differentiate yourself in a crowded market. And here's the key: choose your business model wisely. Are you going to be the high volume, low margin king? Or will you focus on specialized, custom printed bags with premium pricing? The choice you make here will dictate everything else, so choose wisely. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if you use it. This research is your foundation, your roadmap to success. Don't skimp on it. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about the unsexy but crucial part of any business legal requirements. I know it's not as exciting as picking out machinery, but trust me, getting this right from the start will save you a world of headaches down the line. First up, you need that factory license. This is non-negotiable. You're setting up a manufacturing operation, and the Saudi government wants to know you're playing by the rules. Do your research, find out the exact requirements for your city, and get it done. Next, GST registration. This is how you collect and pay taxes on your sales. Again, not glamorous, but essential for running a legitimate business and avoiding any unwanted surprises from the taxman. And let's not forget about environmental compliance. Plastic waste is a global issue, and Saudi Arabia is stepping up its game. You need to be aware of the regulations, from using recycled materials to proper waste disposal. Trust me, being environmentally conscious is not just good for the planet, it's good for business. Don't let this stuff scare you. Get yourself a good lawyer, someone who specializes in setting up factories in Saudi Arabia. They'll guide you through the process, make sure you're compliant, and give you peace of mind. Remember, running a business is a marathon, not a sprint. Get the legal groundwork solid, and you'll be set up for long-term success. All right, entrepreneurs, now we're talking my language. Let's dive into the heart of your plastic bag empire, the machinery. This is where your investment turns into a money-making machine, so pay attention. First up, you need the extruder. This is your workhorse, the beast that melts those plastic granules and transforms them into a continuous film. Don't skimp here. Invest in a quality extruder from a reputable supplier. You want reliability, efficiency, and the ability to handle different types of plastic. Next, you'll need a bag-making machine. This bad boy takes that plastic film, seals it, cuts it, and spits out those beautiful finished bags. Now, here's where you can get strategic. Do you need a basic machine for simple bags, or something more advanced for handles, gussets, and different printing options? Think about your target market and choose wisely. Don't forget about the supporting cast. You'll need a mixer for blending those plastic granules, a cooling system to solidify the film, and a winder to collect the finished product. These might seem like minor details, but trust me, they make a huge difference in your efficiency and output. Now here's a pro tip. Consider leasing your machinery initially. This can free up capital for other areas of your business and give you the flexibility to upgrade as your production demands grow. Remember, your machinery is the backbone of your operation. Invest wisely, maintain it meticulously, and it will reward you with years of profitable production. Chapter 4, Raw Material Riches, the gold that fuels your plastic empire. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about the lifeblood of your plastic bag business, raw materials. This is where your profit margins live or die, so listen up. First things first, we're talking about plastic granules. HDPE, LDPE, PP, you gotta know the difference. Each one has its own properties, its own strengths and weaknesses. HDPE is your workhorse, strong and durable, perfect for shopping bags. LDPE is more flexible, ideal for those thin produce bags. PP is all about clarity, great for food packaging. Now, sourcing these granules is critical. You want consistent quality, reliable supply, and competitive pricing. Don't be afraid to negotiate, to shop around, to build relationships with multiple suppliers. This is how you secure the best deals and keep your production running smoothly. But here's the secret sauce: additives. These little guys can make a world of difference. Want your bags to be extra strong? Add some impact modifiers. Need UV resistance for outdoor use? There's an additive for that. Want to create those trendy, biodegradable bags? You guessed it, additives are your answer. Pro tip: experiment with recycled plastic granules. Not only is it environmentally responsible, but it can also save you money and give you a competitive edge. Remember, your raw materials are the foundation of your product. Choose wisely, source strategically, and watch your profits soar. Chapter 5. Production Powerhouse. From granules to glory, the making of a plastic bag empire. All right, entrepreneurs, it's showtime. Let's break down the step-by-step process of turning those raw materials into stacks of cash. This is where the magic happens, so pay attention. First up, we're feeding those plastic granules into the extruder. Think of it like a giant, high-powered oven. It melts the granules into a molten liquid, a plastic soup ready to be transformed. Next, that hot plastic goo is pushed through a die, a shaped opening that forms the flat sheet of plastic film. This is where things get interesting. Adjusting the die width and thickness determines the size and gauge of your bags. Now, that film is still hot, so it travels through a cooling system. Imagine giant rollers carefully calibrated to cool the film at just the right rate to maintain its strength and flexibility. Here comes the action. The cooled film is fed into the bag-making machine. This is where the magic really happens. The machine seals the sides, cuts the bags to size, and even punches out those convenient carrying handles. Finally, those fresh-off-the-line bags are inspected for quality control, neatly stacked and prepped for packaging. Boom! You've got yourself a plastic bag production line that would make Henry Ford proud. Chapter 6, Factory Floor Plan, Building Your Plastic Bag Empire, Brick by Brick and Dirham by Dirham. Listen up, entrepreneurs. Building a factory isn't just about machines, it's about creating a space that hums with efficiency. We're talking layout, logistics, and, of course, keeping a close eye on those costs. First things first, location, location, location. You need a space that's easily accessible by trucks for deliveries and close to your target market to keep transportation costs down. Think industrial zones, areas with good infrastructure. Now let's talk layout. You want a smooth flow from raw material storage to production to finished goods. Minimize unnecessary movement, optimize every square meter. Remember, time is money. Don't forget about the essentials: electricity, water, ventilation. Plastic manufacturing requires a lot of power, so make sure your electrical setup can handle the load. Proper ventilation is crucial for worker safety and maintaining optimal operating temperatures. Here's where things get real costs. Setting up a small factory can range from $50,000 to $200,000 depending on your machinery, location and scale. Factor in construction, permits, installation, the whole 9 yards. Pro tip: consider renting an existing factory space. This can significantly reduce your upfront investment and give you the flexibility to scale up or down as your business grows. Chapter 7. Funding your dream. Unlocking the cash flow to fuel your plastic bag empire. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic: money. Specifically, how to get your hands on the funds you need to turn your plastic bag dream into a reality. First up, traditional bank loans. They can be tough to secure, but hey, if you've got a solid business plan and a knack for crunching numbers, it's worth a shot. Just be prepared for some serious paperwork and scrutiny. Now here's where things get interesting: government subsidies. Saudi Arabia is heavily invested in diversifying its economy, and manufacturing is a key focus. There are programs specifically designed to support entrepreneurs like you, offering grants, low-interest loans and tax incentives. Do your research and tap into these valuable resources. Another option, angel investors. These are individuals with deep pockets looking to invest in promising startups. They bring not only capital, but also valuable experience and connections. Pitch them your vision, show them the potential of the Saudi Arabian plastic bag market, and get them excited about your journey. And let's not forget about bootstrapping. Start small, reinvest your profits, and grow organically. It might take a little longer, but hey, nothing beats the satisfaction of building something from the ground up with your own two hands.
Chapter 8. Marketing Mastery, selling your plastic bags like hotcakes in the Saudi Arabian desert. All right, entrepreneurs, you've got the factory, you've got the product. Now it's time to unleash your inner marketing genius and make those sales rain. First things first, B2B is your bread and butter. Target businesses that use plastic bags in bulk. Supermarkets, restaurants, retailers, construction companies. Build relationships, offer competitive pricing, and provide exceptional customer service. Now let's talk branding. Custom printed bags are your secret weapon. They turn a simple bag into a walking billboard for your clients' businesses. Offer different colors, sizes, designs, even biodegradable options. Make them stand out from the competition. And listen up, the digital world is your oyster. Create a website, showcase your products, and generate leads online. Social media is your friend. Engage with potential customers, run targeted ads, and build a community around your brand. Pro tip, partner with local events and organizations. Sponsor a charity run, provide bags for a conference, get your name out there, and build goodwill within the community. Chapter 9. Profit Potential. Crunching the numbers, unveiling the lucrative world of plastic bags. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about the reason we're all here, profit. It's time to crunch some numbers and see just how lucrative the plastic bag business can be in Saudi Arabia. First things first, your production costs. Factor in raw materials, electricity, labor, and those all-important machine maintenance costs. This will vary depending on your scale and efficiency, but get a firm grasp on your numbers. Next, pricing. Research your competitors, analyze market trends, and find that sweet spot that maximizes profit while remaining competitive. Remember, value-added services like custom printing and biodegradable options command premium prices. Now for the fun part, profit margins. The plastic bag industry typically sees margins between 10% to 30%. That's right, for every $100 in sales, you could be pocketing $10 to $30 in profit. Scale that up, and you're looking at some serious cash flow. But hold your horses, we're not done yet. Let's talk about ROI, your return on investment. Depending on your initial capital outlay and operational efficiency, you could be looking at a payback period of 12 to 24 months. That's right. Within a year or two, you could be recouping your investment and swimming in profits. Chapter 10. Challenges and Solutions. Navigating the plastic bag jungle, overcoming obstacles like a boss. All right, entrepreneurs, let's get real for a second. The plastic bag business, like any other, comes with its fair share of challenges. But hey, we're not quitters, we're problem solvers. First up, the elephant in the room, plastic bans. Environmental concerns are real, and governments around the world are taking action, but don't panic. This is your opportunity to innovate, offer biodegradable alternatives, explore reusable bag options, position yourself as a sustainable and responsible business. Next, competition. The plastic bag market can be crowded, especially in a thriving economy like Saudi Arabia. But remember, competition breeds innovation. Differentiate yourself with superior quality, exceptional customer service, and a relentless focus on meeting the unique needs of your target market. Fluctuating raw material prices can eat into your profit margins. Stay informed, build strong relationships with suppliers, and consider hedging strategies to mitigate risk. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in the world of commodities. Labor shortages can impact your production capacity. Invest in training programs, create a positive and supportive work environment, and offer competitive wages and benefits to attract and retain top talent. Outro: unlocking your plastic bag. Empire, the journey starts now. There you have it, entrepreneurs. The blueprint to building a profitable plastic bag empire in Saudi Arabia
We covered everything from market research to machinery, from raw materials to marketing, from navigating challenges to maximizing profits. Now, it's time to take action. Don't let this information sit idle. Start small, dream big, and hustle harder than ever before. The opportunity is there, the market is ripe, and the future belongs to those who dare to seize it. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more business tips and insights. And hey, drop a comment below and let me know what business challenge you're tackling next. Let's crush it together.